Good evening, everyone. How are you? How has your Friday been so far? Have you been able to be who you are? Like who you really are? If so, then I guess it's all fine. There isn't much of a reason to whine. Other than the fact that 4 minutes is ridiculous time. It's like you give us a penny when we deserve a dime. Anyway, even as I take this stage, everything seems so fine, right? Such lovely people, such a lovely gathering. These indeed are the best of times. Why then does this pessimist target me and insist that these are also the worst of times? Shut up. Even as I take the stage and begin to speak, he points out that a lot of us are not allowed to speak. Even as we listen to these astonishing pieces and gape, in India, in every 15 minutes, there is a murder, a rape. Even as we ponder over everything that has been and everything that can be, a hangman prepares for an execution in Delhi. After all, he has to pay his daughter's wedding fee. And in India, that's a lot, you see. A rapist, a murderer, stares at death by state. Rightly so, a lot of you will state. Does he even his brutality regret? A brutality that long back would have started off as a mistake. A mistake that you and I did not correct. They tell me that a few of those do feel remorse, but most do not. And it's difficult to tell who's what. Overwhelming, deflating. These questions of morality in the face of brutality. My opinions, my belief system make a lot of my friends frown. They call me naive, stupid, some even an attention-hungry clown. Bigger picture, bigger picture, bigger picture, I keep telling myself, and so I read all these books on my shelf, trying to make sense of everything that has been and everything that can be, and I shudder at how fragile are peace and democracy. After all, it's always going to be very easy to kill Gandhi. The pessimist in me tugs at me again. Will we even get to a time when they look back at us, this 4-minute Apna open mic, and sigh that those indeed were the best of times? I hope not. Definitely not. Surely not. But who can tell? And so I wonder, God forbid if there comes a day when in the middle of the night, they come banging on my door with all their might, demanding to know who am I. Will I have the courage to say this with my head held high? If you hate a Hindu for being a Hindu, a kafir if you may, then I am a Hindu, I will very proudly say. But if you hate a Muslim because that's a trend, in your family, in your WhatsApp university, that's a trend, I'm afraid I'm a Muslim then, my dear friend. If you cast a person based on their name, if you cast a person based on their surname and define them on where they were born, then I have been a Dalit from times bygone. If you hate the learned intellectual because in this pragmatic world of yours their reason makes no sense, then I am that reason against which you have no logical defense. If you scoff at the youth and their fight for misplaced idealism, then I am not sorry to say that I am foolish and I am young. If you hate the citizen for asking too many unnecessary questions, no press conferences, no questions. If you hate a citizen for asking too many unnecessary questions, then I am that question. If you shame a woman for the clothes she wears, the cigarettes she smokes, or the partner she has, then I am that woman and I am badass. But if you judge a woman, If you judge a woman for wearing a burqa or applying sindoor, then I am that woman too, and I am not majboor. If you hate a person because sex happens in a particular way in your head, then by the way, I'm homosexual in bed. I'm everyone you hate. I'm everything that does not match your way. I'm everything that makes you look away, and I am here to stay. Me and my defiant smile, we shall prevail. And against us, your hate will have to learn to fail. For I am young. For I am young and I am growing. For I am young and I am growing, and I am growing very fast, and against me, that hate in you will not last. Finally, I'm never the one who attacks those unarmed because of my hate. I'm never the police, I'm never the mob, I'm never the state. I'm only the people, I'm only the people, I'm only the people. Always a liberal. Thank you.